I can't be a sweatshop. Tragedy in a novel. After realizing that his girlfriend is destined to love him, maim and remove me, to keep the network, I decided to do it first when she was under arrest. I should have had a one-night stand with him. I was one step ahead. Then there was a show of deception at the battle. I pushed the door in. Look at the traces of love on the Willow's saddle. Instant red eyes. As if you were nothing. Along with the sound of Willow's quiet to explain, I took a few steps back from her hand. This is a business trip, what do you say? Hale is not like that. You know I only love you. I screamed in pain when I heard that. Stop talking, look at the marks on you. How cunning do you want to be? She wants to explain, but found out there's no words, just look at me with purple eyes, but I desperately replied. Break up the dirty woman I don't need. I want to break up with you, right? Don't bother me later. I'm sick of looking at you. When I finished, I turned my back and walked away. Not going to come. For a woman, the pain is not worth it. I used to be a fan of the two of you. Coach Structure grow together. He's like you ever since he was little, always clinging to you. I thought he was deeply in love. It turns out it's all fake. Here are these words. I pretended I was about to collapse, hugging my best friend. Sad, I really love her. But why can't we go to the end? You can't do as much as you like. She's having an affair. There will be a second time for the first time. But you don't know that Willow is actually not having an affair. It's all designed by me. It was 3 months ago when I was walking down the street. Accidentally bumped into a school book. At night I had a dream. From a dream, I know the world I live in is a book. The female is Willow is Yen. The male is not me. I came to try, I'm just a firecracker. The male is the male student. I come to you during the day. As soon as you see him, you will understand. Sentimental Mori bamboo coat, growing up with me was not love. She will love you more and more. In the possession of the firecracker, is me with Willow's Yen, will make me over and over again, harm male maim. To dissipate before the last love Willow is saddle for me. My parents held me like a jewel. I will also target the male lead many times because of me. Eventually my whole family will fall into the trap. Break down the house. I actually didn't believe it at first. But since then, no matter where Willow and I go, all around you there are shadows. We're walking down the street. He'll hand out flyers on the side of the street. We ate at a Western restaurant. He will be a servant, even after I deliberately changed my mind. Take Willow as Yen to fill a university in the forest, then you appear without exception. It's magical to the same degree. Same class with Willow as Yen. It seemed that everything was decided days later. I've seen him push and shove countless times, bumped into Willow like a saddle. Or ride lane car hit Willow like saddle, or being bullied at the right time as Willow passes by. In the end, even though Willow did nothing. Bullies also because of appearance, it's like walking away right away. Precious, I will treat you as a savior of life. He gave her homemade cookies. Every time, he refused his goodwill. Or follow his gifts. But that's not enough to make me feel safe. It makes me even more panicked. Because in the original book she's for Precious. You achieve the same. You hit like a time bomb. Remind me clearly that, will the piece that belongs to me be stolen? That no matter how much I avoided their communication. They always meet in a different way in the book. Willow's feelings as Yen for the gentleman reached. It started in a car accident. When you realize this, that very day I wanted to keep Willow out. It's as if I don't understand what's going on. I thought I just wanted to bake, so I got out of the blanket. Kissing a treasure. It's not too late to get up. I held her down. As in, I'm not going anywhere today, and I stay home with you. You are so cute. But I really want to go to school unless. Tell me something more attractive. You stay at my house. See right through her evil mind. She bent down and kissed my lips, and I stopped her with my hand. She kissed my hand late. Her intentional sipping made me itch. I tried to hide in the blanket, but she picked me up, pressed against the wall. After playing around with her, she let me go. But in the end, she listened to me. Stay home all day without going out. I thought everything had changed, but the next day when Willow just drive me to school, a driverless car comes rushing by. I knew nothing had changed. Is it safe to protect me at a critical moment? He's put himself in the most dangerous position. And I'm just dizzy. There were no wounds on him. But the Willow was still full of blood when we were carried out. I saw you. Reaches first aid for Willow as Yen. In that moment I knew all my efforts are useless. The girls and boys are going to meet and fall in love. Because you have good first aid. It was as if the horse had been successfully saved. His parents are so grateful to him. After knowing that his family is miserable, they even tried to adopt him. The man panicked and refused. The owner is too talkative, as if he had saved me before. I think helping her is the right thing to do. Willow's a little surprised. It turns out that you once saved me. Ah, you two are so charming. These words make me despair and suffer. Look at the lady. I can't help but have some bad thoughts in my heart. It's clear that the same Willow that I grew up with was me. Why he is the main character can be easy. Take it all away. Finally, I understood why in the book I was evil. Anyone who sees their loved one stolen without heartbreak, but I don't want to end up like in the book. I don't want to make it difficult either. You reached as a principle to make Willow is still more and more disgusted with me. So I decided to let go. Love can be found again, but loss of life is everything. To break up smoothly and make Willow feel comfortable, worry with me. I've designed a tableau. Adultery. When you know Willow liked quiet to go to work in the sea, they were soaked, a little bit of medicine and happened to have sex with him. I was going to do it first, so I got there earlier. I want to take the Willow as if it is being hit. Take your medicine before you reach it. After taking Willow as if he was not awake, back to the hotel in case she wakes up. I even put 1,000 blindfolds on her to get these things done. My heart is so tense I want to jump out of my chest. I've never done such a bad thing anyway. But now it's time to go. She breathed, muttered. God of conservation. You're so hot, these words make my face hot. But think about if today, I'm the devil. He'll see this too. I can't help but let a little anger left bite marks on her neck. After I finished eating, I ran to the airport. Wait until time is enough. The medicine on Willow is about to stop working. I took my best friends to see a play. Big family bowl. Next to Willow is Yin. Whether there's a man or not doesn't matter. But traces, it's inexplicable on her. This fictional adulterous object will. Even a Willow with a mouth can't be cured. Everything happened as planned. In the end, she had no choice. Become a promiscuous person, and I was the tragic first love betrayed. Leaving the city, I hurried home and locked myself in my room. Grief is real. For giving up someone you like, it's not easy for so long. The fault is also real, because I'm based on the facts in the book. Condemned her first. Parents take turns to advise, but I don't care. They just think Willow is guilty of me. But only I know she's not wrong. It's like calling over and over again. I didn't listen. And then she came to my house, begging to see me. I predicted this kind of sudden breakup. She won't easily agree. If it's really like in the book, slowly make her hate me. I can't accept it. She's been standing at my door for days. My parents know I don't want to see you. They didn't let her in. Until one day it rains. She's been in the rain for hours and still won't go. My parents watched her grow up anyway. I should have let her in. Outside the room door was her pleading. You are wrong. I look. If you can have one, you are not good. You shouldn't drink. Don't let yourself get dirty. Can you look at me? I've had a shower. I beg you. Her voice is choking. You want me to change my skin? Will you meet me now? I knew she can do it. Had to open the door. Her tears streamed down her eye sockets. You're all wet like a little dog in the water. She's going to hold out her hand. When I closed my hand, I pulled back. I looked at her open skin. It's all abnormal red around the neck. It's like being rubbed hard. The places where the bite is even oozed. Trisha, can you give me one more chance? Value you can also like others. Don't be stubborn. There will be no one else. So what about you guys? I dare say his appearance, doesn't it affect you? If Yin does not deny immediately. I knew I was right. I wiped it dry, tears on the face, staring at her. Let's break up and you beautiful. It's not like that. Her red eyes shaking her head to explain. As if I were begging you. Let's give each other some face. When I finished, I closed the door. I can't wait to see her miserable face anymore. I leaned against the door and sat on the ground. I heard her screaming and sobbing. Outside the door there was a clench against the wall. How can you be so cruel? I don't want to hear her torturing yourself as a punishment. Then I texted my parents. They told them to send someone to pick them up. Then I applied to study abroad. It's like leaving when I don't know. When I woke up, I was on an infusion. I heard the doctor say I had acute pneumonia, fortunately discovered early. My mother saw me wake up and hugged me crying. Dad, don't be sad. Your parents will always love you. After comforting my mother, I mentioned studying abroad. If my father heard that, he'd have to say something back. My mother patted him on the back. Go to the kitchen and see if you can get me something to eat, waiting for everyone in the room to leave. She sat down in her chair and looked at me with a serious expression. Brother God, what did you end up with? Then my hand tightened till I threw it. But my mother gave me a bag of files. Inside is the entire schedule, my activities at sea. I see that my heart is terrified, but what my mother could find was quiet. Of course, it's also possible. Just now, the whole Willow mind is as quiet as it gets in the grip. I have absolutely no power to investigate. Let's see who's next to her. And she's even more unsuspecting. The man that night was me, but it's hard to say when she wakes up. When I called my mother, I couldn't tell her my request. I know what I mean. I cleaned up the mess for you. The Willow girl can't find out. I'm relieved to hear that. But I have to tell you. Why did you do that? You're my son. If you have a big problem, I have your back. I heard that my heart was warm and tears came out. The parents in the book are the same, to protect me and threaten to get rid of you. In the end, it ended badly. I was silent for a moment. Finally, tell me the story in the book. I just didn't say that I die because you won. I finished listening to you. I don't know if she believes it or not. It's just that I applied to study abroad. She started to speed up the process for me. Time flies by years in a hurry. It's been 4 years since I blinked. It's quiet and you're about to get married. Though I've always avoided hearing about them. But the circle of friends coincides, so I couldn't help but hear the news. The big rock hanging in my lap finally fell. Everything seems to have settled down. If I don't have a firecracker, I'll break up. They still get together. Even if it's a little long. I can finally rest assured of water. From the airport, I came across a woman dressed casually. Trigon. Welcome to the water. She smiled and waved at me and gave me a bouquet of flowers. I waited a few seconds to react. This is my eye. Mom introduced a match P height. He said marriage, but I also have to see if it suits me. So that she sent me her contact information soon. I talked to her for a while. Dean P High's sweet love delicate appearance. Not a bad person. I smiled and took the bouquet. Thank you. I love that she laughed and helped me with my luggage. I like it good. I followed her to the corner. I'm going to take the elevator, turn around in the parking lot, touching Willow's face as Yen. 4 eyes looking at each other. I immediately stood where the blood was frozen. It looks familiar and strange now. The cold face, tall figure. The atmosphere is getting stronger. My eyes look at me with no love, or gentle, as cold as ice. She's walking straight towards me. Every step is like stepping, so the heart is already quiet. The oppressive atmosphere kept me from taking half a step back. Until a male voice boomed, breaking the air. This pressure. As if you were here, why did you wait so long? Hear the voice. I don't need to guess that you did. My feet are still standing. Wearing a white jacket, I went ahead. She told me she had a driver. Why did I have to pick you up in person? You're not a child. On the face that seems to be, and it's filled with the light of happiness. The hand that holds my rose tightened. The palm of the hand is pierced by thorns. There was a time when it was the same. No matter how far I go, she picks me up. As long as I get back to her, no matter how busy I am, I'll pick her up. But now this is no longer. It's my own privilege. Also at this very moment, I was horrified to realize, after 4 years, I still can't let go of Willow. Completely quiet, I force myself to recover my sight, smiling with a small match. Let's go. My parents are waiting, and I politely salute them. And prepare to take me away. The gentleman reached out as if in amazement and called me back. I can't believe you're back in the water. You are getting more handsome now. I almost didn't realize this was your girlfriend. You two are a match. He then pulled out 2 invitation cards, marriage in front of me. My husband and I are getting married. You're an old classmate. Then you have to show respect to the wedding. I pretended I didn't care to accept the invitation. Try to be polite. I will definitely come by then. Then smile goodbye to them. From the beginning to the end, there were no words. It's like a stealthy person. Until I got in the elevator with my P-match. The moment the door closed, my eyes are like a lock on me. My heart is pounding. Lean back into the corner out of sight. I asked what was wrong with my body and shook my head. But there's always a sense of insecurity in my heart. My news about water quickly spread in the world. Unavoidable, we have to gather with close friends, before in the gathering of the brethren. After everyone exchanged the recent situation, start to wobble. Try God, honestly, are you coming back to steal the bride this time? Just say an hour. We will definitely help you get home safely. I hear that. I wave my hand constantly. Me and Willow are a thing of the past. Don't mess with your friends. Air tongue sighed. Back then, I'd rather believe that the earth would explode tomorrow. I don't believe you two will break up. So what happened that year? As usual, I like you. Is there a misunderstanding between you two? Or maybe you stole your lover? The questions keep coming. They're still telling the details. Do you treat me well? We haven't been apart since kindergarten. Hey, I'm a year older than me, but I love it. The other children were encouraged by the teacher. Shovel the rice yourself. But to me, that rule doesn't work. For the Willow will take care of me. From feeding rice to drinking milk to soothing sleep, in any trouble. Just call a Willow some like Yin. She'll solve it for me. Friends tease that men who can't manage their women are trash. This makes people think they heard it wrong. Friends can't help but ask. I confirm. I didn't want to deal with it, so I went to the bathroom. Coming out of the toilet, I crashed into a familiar chest again. Heart rate suddenly increases. I can't believe that Willow is also here. I panicked back, want to leave, but his deep voice echoed. She said she hadn't seen him in 4 years. Don't want to look at you. A familiar way of calling my footsteps. The eye sockets are heating up. I turn my back on you. Miss Willow is getting married. Be loyal to your fiancé. All and others like that is not acceptable. Finished talking, I walked away, but was hugged by the person behind me. And at the same time, a handkerchief was covering my nose and my mouth. When I wake up again, I'm lying on a room bed. Outside one door, the 4 sides are closed. The whole room is white to the eye. The room door open. It's like walking in. Now I remember what happened. Before fainting. The atmosphere, peer pressure, plus the obvious malaise of Willow's. It makes my heart contract. I stood up against the wall. Your voice trembled as if you were going to do something. Baby, I just miss you so much. His eyes were mesmerized, full of memories slowly approaching me. Just don't go crazy. Just let me go. My parents know I'm missing and they're worried. I hear that, he snapped. His face full of coldness. Why don't you think of me? Why if there's someone else in my head? Why should I laugh with another woman? Why take someone else's commission? How can you take someone else as a girlfriend? Just drop the word. The next second he pressed me down on the bed. Your baby is so bad. I have to punish you. It's like trying to convince yourself. He kissed down hard. The force is both violent and cruel without mercy. I painfully bit his lip. The corners of your eyes are wide open. His eyes touched my tears. The whole body stops. Then quickly stand up. Slap yourself hard. Baby, I'm sorry. You scared me. Don't be angry. Will you let me go? So he was silent. You're going to lock me up for the rest of my life. Not the baby. You believe me. I don't know what he wants to do. Fortunately, he used my phone to trick me. My parents, after my disappearance, didn't worry them. I'm not in a hurry anymore. My son has been as good to me as ever. Except for locking me up. Dress up as you like. Mine even. After I don't want to be locked up in that windowless room. He also allowed me to be free. Activities in the villa. It's just that his wedding day and the gentlemen are approaching. He still has no intention of letting me go. This makes me like a nightingale. Prepared like a locked pot saddle. That he's actively preparing for the wedding every day, with the gentleman reached. So for his closeness. I feel even more disgusted. At night, when he wants to sleep next to my bed, I shouted at him. Did you please don't come near me? You're disgusting. You know if it sounds silly. He went out for a moment and started taking off his clothes. To ecstasy crawled down to the willow bed like a saddle. You're the one who's getting married. What are you doing now? But he didn't seem to hear anything. Movement in the hands does not stop. Every layer of clothing on the body is gradually removed. They dare not look at this scene. Turn around and run out of the room, but the door is a passcode lock. I can't open it at all. Just when I thought he was going to rape me. In fact, he only sick and tenaciously pleading. How many years have you been taking a shower? No more dirty. I was stunned to hear this. This is what makes me nervous. But he's about to marry you. So I turned my head and didn't look at him and said, are you dirty or have nothing to do with me? You should care if you pay attention. But my words accidentally infuriated him. The man was cowardly. He begged for an immediate change to a cold face. My spinning head was broken by him with force. Force me to look at him. You are mine. How could it not be related? If you are dirty, I should punish you, but I just want to leave you. Do you not love me at all anymore? When I heard this, I was sick of him. To make horror, there's no doubt that he's mentally ill. As soon as he put a knife in my hand, I'm even more convinced of that. Can your child punish you? I remember places that were bitten by other people. Can we walk away a little bit? Would you wake up? I tried to pull the knife back, but he insists that. I'm not angry, I'm not punishing him. It means not loving him. The knife's tips slice through the blood on his skin. The bright red blood makes me angry. That's enough, that was all me at first. You're not dirty. I closed my eyes. In the head, I thought he would be angry. Why would I do that? But he shook his head in complete disbelief. Persisted in asking me to be punished. I couldn't think about why he didn't believe me. I just want to stop his madness. Willow is yin. I ask you to get dressed now. Or get out of the room. He took the order and immediately dressed up. Your baby still needs you, right? Can I sleep next to your bed? I didn't pay any attention to him. Wrap yourself in a blanket. I heard a noise by the bed. Smiling is not a mild disease. If you have a bed, you want to sleep on the ground. Maybe it's because I'm thinking too much tonight, so I don't sleep. So when I leave my room in the middle of the night, I know it very well and quietly sell it. The house is quiet and there is a basement. Unfortunately, that door is a passcode door. It looks like the seat is automatically locked. I went quietly to my room lying in bed pretending to sleep. For almost 2 hours. It's like walking back in the dark. Lay my hand on my lips and kiss. Baby, it's almost over, I don't understand. Coming to an end, but I guess it's definitely related to the basement. So the next day, after the Willow was quiet, leave, I went to the basement entrance with the 6-digit code. I tried Willow's birthday as yen, also try my birthday. Even all kinds of anniversaries are wrong. Until the day we broke up, the door is also the basement. But it's different from where Willow used to lock me up. This tunnel is dark. It's as cold as a predator. The deeper I went, the more I saw a chair. On a chair with fixed strap, there's also the horrible submarine shock device. It's sort of supposed to treat mental illness or something. So Willow's really psychotic, but flipped over. Put everything here. I didn't find any specific treatment for the disease. You don't have to leave your stuff in the same place. Looking for a chance to ask for a seat? I came up from the basement and saw you. I was startled. Not expecting. You can get back to this place of the Willow as well. They looked as trying. Your body is an insoluble soul. Because women should have a little self-knowledge, otherwise the end will be straight. What a precious woman. I know you are the main character. I thought to myself. Then I pretend I don't know what you're talking about. I don't understand. If you laugh, you don't understand. Why did you go to the States in the first place? You guys almost talk about everything. He said again, there's a problem with the Willow spirit. You know that, right? I looked up at him. What do you mean? I just want to advise you, don't ever appear in front of her. If not. At that point, she was completely mad because of you. But how would I feel if I laugh? She just went crazy. Listen, you've been freezing for an hour. I hope when Willow and I get married, you're still there. After laughing, he left. After he left, I figured out how to get the word out of the box. Waiting for the wind to come to me. He asked, but couldn't he get anything out of his mouth? I had to use the last trick. Give him a drink. His wine is not good. After that year, not even a drop of wine. So when I passed him alcohol with my mouth, he has absolutely no support. Is it like when you build your eyes so bright? It's filled with incredible excitement inside. Baby, I want more. I gave him a glass of wine to drink himself. He's big. He took me down and rubbed his head on my shoulder. Called baby. Behind the drink no less, he also kissed her a little. Look at Willow as if the eyes were lethargic. I asked straight up. Are you mentally ill? There's no way you're sick. What's that thing in the basement for? Speaking of this, he suddenly hugged me crying. I'm sorry, kid, I'm dirty. In your head, there's a lot of noise. I can't control it. You obviously don't like him. But in his mind are memories of him. He is like a word. The right to appear in your life. In your head you always say you love him. But I clearly only love babies. But now I can control it. Every cell in my body hates him. Except for other men touching you. You all vomit. From his answer. I seem to understand. In Willow's head is. I have a memory of him and his uncle in the book. But this memory affected him deeply. His heart told himself that he doesn't love you. But the brain isn't great. The truth is that he loves you. It's like someone crammed it. The feelings in the book in his head. That's why I said I had sex with him. He doesn't believe. Baby, you've literally wiped him out of your head. Don't you leave me. So I raised his face. He kissed him on the lips. I will make an effort with you later. Before I feel like I have a crush on you. Now it seems to be completely influenced by the story on the wedding day. It was as if he had called me up early in the morning. Baby, you've got to get married to someone else. I pulled the hood over and went to sleep. See that? It's like standing by my bed looking at me full of anger. But his phone kept ringing. All I did was urge him to do the process quickly. I'm bothered to sit up. Now you come to my school right away. Obediently carry out all the processes. Don't do anything. Is it like you're staring at me with sad eyes? And I fell into thought. I was afraid of staying in the water. I'm the key that affects Willow as well. It's enough to see how much he values this marriage. The voices in Willow's head are sloping. The ability to make him love you as a beneficiary. This is definitely related to your success. This marriage anyway. I'm not going to let it go normally either. After deciding, I kissed my Willow lips like a saddle. You're my man. I'm definitely not going to leave you. Don't worry. Then I'll give you a surprise. So his eyes lit up. Hold me down and kiss for a while. That afternoon the school was crowded with guests. In everyone's eyes, Auntie appeared in the splendid VC set. It's like standing still, but your eyes are digging around. Search until I show up. His cold eyebrows are new, stretched out like spring water. I walked up to the stage in front of everyone's eyes. Smiling, he reached out his hand to the Willow like a saddle. I'm here to steal the bride. Do you want to come with me? It was as if he was walking towards me. Speak up very willingly. The guests are horrified to see this. Your face is unsightly and you talk to Willow like a horse. Willow is yin. Look at me. You love me and you have to marry me. You know what, but it's kind of cool. No, I didn't love you from beginning to end. I just love being alone. My hands and Willow are still clinging together. Then I watched him vomit a sip of blood. Say a sentence to some space and pass out. It's just too scary. This marriage is over without parents. They Willow change great. Please take me home, sorry. They also find it absurd. I don't know why you left it at that time. Reach and Willow is yin. I've been married all these years and still see you. Dislike a boy you love. Beyond academic support, let him join the Willow Corporation. That's it. They don't understand why they agree. Let him and Willow get married. I didn't even ask for Willow's opinion. According to Willow's father, it's like being hypnotized. Looks like my prediction was wrong. The last chapter in the book is the wedding. The wedding ended and everything returned to normal. After this marriage is ruined, the everyday people all around you, it's like waking up from a dream. The voices in my head. Does the din disappear? But he still needs to see a psychiatrist. Over the years he's had reality and plot and book gripped apart from knowing loving me is right. Everything else is fake. He was confused, so he still doesn't believe it. The person who had sex with him was me. Fortunately, it was my mother who arranged the consequences. I laid out all the documents in front of the Willow as yin. The past is really stupid. But I have to let the Willow go. Understand that he is clean. When I finished reading the documents, it was red. My eyes are clouded. I'm sorry. That was me. But I haven't said it all. He was crying and holding me tight. Baby, you're not dirty, you're lucky. But he just cried, just started washing my limbs with me. I didn't know anything at the time. And yet you occupied comfort. Now you have to reclaim it. Even though I know this is a joke, but it's a cost anyway. So I'm in a hurry to say whether it's day or night. But is it quiet? Say you don't care what you want now. After the wedding is over, the story in the book closes. I thought there would be no more contact with you. Who would have thought he would kidnap me? Based on what? Your numbers are so good. Whatever you are, he always chooses you. I just want to complete my strategic mission, to come back alive. Why can't he love me? Finally, through his intermittent crazy words. I know, precious. I have achieved a total of 2 times. The first time he swapped my body and he let him and Willow be like the apricot. Growing up together, but Willow doesn't love him. But in love with a lonely, helpless me. In the end, his power failed and I'm dead. This life, he chose the right person in my previous life. Learn from my appearance so that the Willow power is as quiet. Unfortunately, Willow basically didn't let him in the eye. So he's taking advantage of something called the system to hypnotize Willow as he and his family. This trick is no different than cheating. But the price you pay is if you fail. Life will pass quickly. At school kissing, Porter, I don't regret using the hypnotic method again. Unfortunately, in the past 4 years, it has become self-evident. Torture to the point of immunity. Willow's confession as the end. For me, it's a response, the strongest you can achieve. The last 2 lives of Melons are boiling, not grandma. His life also came to an end. When the Willow comes, My uncle is holding a knife to my neck. He's a little out of control. Like you love me, right? If you say you love me, I will forgive you. You tell me, and Willow just looked at me nodding. And the one I love can only be a god. If you hear that, you completely collapse. I could have just sniffed him to the ground with my knuckles, quickly closed the distance with him. In the blink of an eye, he was controlled by the Willow's men. The Willow hugged me, and trembled. His eyes looked as if he wanted to hurt him. I hugged the Willow like a saddle. Embroidered talk like Yin, and never seemed to have said a word to you. I love you. 3 months later I proposed to Willow as Yin. The wedding was prepared by her. At first, I thought it was for the good guys. Then I heard Willow speak. If I hadn't gone and robbed the bride, she's not going to marry her uncle either. According to plan, she was going to propose to me that day, and also prepared psychologically to be rejected by me. But if I refuse, she'll lock me up for the rest of my life. But luckily, I was finally brave, once in a while, to not miss my happiness.